Welcome to episode 7 of Travelling Europe with Molly and Rhys. In this episode, we arrive in Spain, explore Santander, and the rematch everyone is talking about. Yes, Molly versus Rhys Football Edition is back. Speaking of footballers, we went out for food after arriving at the hostel, and Molly thought this was not Pele, but Dele Alli because of the signature. We had a nice microwave burrito and headed back for some rest before a very busy day 24. We went from the hostel in Budepielagos to Santander on the train. 15 minutes down the road and we arrived, but after exploring all the French picturesque cities, Santander just wasn't that. Although it had a few cool vintage stores, this one made a jacket out of football scarves. Very cool. We walked around, visited the markets and other vintage stores, but the highlight for us was the art centre. It really stood out compared to the rest of the city. We had a lovely coffee under the roof as the rain came pouring in. It was quite cosy, and a coffee for €1.50. We love a bargain. I don't know if it was the weather that swayed our opinion on Santander, but I don't think we would rush back. We picked up a drink and waited for the train back to Budepielagos. Hey guys, we're in Santander and we're trying this Iron Nestea Lemon, 69 cents from the local supermarket. Let's give it a try. I describe it as a flat Sprite. There's not much bubbles. Tastes like, iced tea, lemon with a hint of Sprite. It's okay. 5.6 out of 10. Here we are, guys. Rematch of the century. The rules for game 1 are simple. 5 shots from outside the box. Most goals win, as we start with a belter from Molly.
My goodness me! He has nailed that! Sheer ferocity! Boy, that flew! Well, sometimes when they're hit, they stay hit.
Unbelievable. Can she keep it up?
This guy was absolutely fantastic. This is a top save that is. Should score, but a superb save that is.
It does seem the keeper has had a few goalkeeping lessons since the first match. In fine form after the early goal, as Molly finishes with a total of 1 goal. Now it's my turn.
It's got in! Oh no! Oh my word!
Rhys,
With a goal!
Molly,
Can't believe it! There's a shot, oh he's dropped it!
Rhys,
Again, and it's a howler from
Molly,
2 goalkeeping errors tonight by
Molly. I can't believe what I'm seeing. 2 out of 2 for Rhys. As Molly's complaining the ball is too hard, I get a little cocky attempting a shot with a weak foot. One more chance for a 3rd goal.
Brilliant! That is magnificent! Game changer! Point of world-class difference! No one stops that! No one on the planet! Genius!
What a win! As we move on to game number 2, in this game the ball was thrown up in the air and you had 1 touch before shooting at the goal. Again, whoever scores most wins. I'm not sure if fatigue was kicking in here, but the touch and shots were not clicking. Shot 3 and the first touch is better, but no end product. Finally, by shot number 4, things were warming up.
Misses it. It's absolute gift for
Reese. Shot 5 and Molly actually makes a great save. Time to swap sides. Molly takes her time and finds her rhythm with not one but 2 good shots on target. Nothing compared to shot number 3. Feast your eyes on this beauty.
Here he is again. Here he is again. That's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.
I mean, absolutely nothing the keeper could have done with that. With her next shot, Molly rattles the bar. And now onto the last shot. One chance to redeem herself and win 2-1. She steps up, good contact, but straight down the middle. It finishes 1-1 full time. Day 25 arrived and we were well rested after the intense match the day before. We started the morning with an amazing complimentary breakfast. The hostel we were staying at had loads of hikers, and after a quick Google search we realised that there were many walks and hikes around the area. We found one on All Trails app, a really handy way to see and discover the best walks if you're in a new area. We chose a moderate walk and went out in the stormy conditions. Because of the extremely high winds, the waves and tides were pretty crazy. We were expecting a nice relaxing time on a hot beach, but what we experienced was probably even better. We walked along the beach as the winds blew us back. It was like something out of World's Craziest Weather TV program you saw on Dave back in the day. Lesson learned, just because we were in Spain does not guarantee you get great weather. We headed to the supermarket for lunch and went to eat by the sea, watching the waves crash. It was quite therapeutic. We wanted a closer look, so walked a bit along the coast, and the views were incredible. We then drove 10 minutes down the road and found more of these sharp rocks. The wind was extremely strong, so we made sure to take extra care walking along the boulders. We then walked around just observing the strength of the waves and the wind. It was quite an experience. We headed back to the safety of the hostel. With no use of kitchen in the hostel, we searched for the nearest restaurant. This pizzeria was the closest for miles. Luckily, it was fantastic. This is the room we had in the hostel, and we shared the bathroom with the other guests. We paid £100 for 3 nights. That included a complimentary breakfast. Would we go back? Probably not, but the experience we had was unlike any other we had on the trip so far, so I'm really glad we went there and visited Bu de Pielagos. As the relentless rain kept on pouring, we headed out of the hostel and made our way to the capital. Next time, we explore Madrid. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, comment boo down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and thanks.